Welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Today, a new person is with us. I think he told me that he was from Delhi. Sir, please introduce yourself. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Sajiraj and I put up in Delhi. Even I have done the graduation from Delhi University and currently I'm just working as a coordinator in the e-commerce company. Basically, it's a MNC company where I'm just working and it's an American company and we just work for the American.
Okay, Ajay Ras, thank you for your brief introduction. I would like to ask some questions about your language learning experience. Just I think you have been working as an employee in MNC company, and
hmm
even though you're working as a employer, yeah. And what made you to learn English fluency? Because already you're doing job, yeah. And what is the secret behind you? And why do you want to enhance your English language learning experience more? Because when you're doing an MNC company from America, that means you might have a lot of communication conversations with the native speakers. So where you can share, where you can learn everything in English language. Now, what is the purpose behind that you would like to uh, develop more regarding communication? Yeah.
I would say I know the value of this language actually, right? And it was my dream, right, to work with the MNC or the American company where I can just improve my skills actually. So, because I know the value of this language actually, and in the past, actually, I was getting some rejection in the companies due to the poor skills. But one of my friends just told me, right, if you just want to work in the MNC or the some corporate or the international call center, so you need to just improve your skills. So finally, I just decided, right, to enhance my skills. So now I'm just working with the Genpact company from last, I would say, for more than 5 years.
And since how long time have you been practicing to improve your communication skills like this way? Because you are talking very speed, very fluently, very confidently, very accurately, very effectively. Yeah. And so, what's your learning experience? So how did you learn?
Well, first of all, I would say, dear, thankful of the admin who just created such kind of the good for us. In the past, actually, when I was looking for the someone to communicate with someone to enhance the skill, the I didn't have the good atmosphere actually. So one of my friends just told me about all the group actually, and he just added me up into the group and joined all those group actually. And because of the admins and the members of the group, and because of them, I just improved. But still, I'm just learning actually, I would say, and keep in touch with this language because of that.
So while you're interacting with the native speakers, so because their accent is different from our Indian accent, so in that juncture, do you feel difficulty while they're talking with you, and what is your experience while you're talking with the native speakers?
Well,
Yeah.
well, I would say exactly when you just talk with someone foreigner, the native people of this language actually. So definitely you will have to just, I mean, communicate with them professionally, where you can really just make them understand, right? So I would say when I just go on the floor actually in the company. So when I just communicate with some clients over the phone. So I mean professionally we just talk with them actually. They know very well they are in Indian, but we are just working with the registered and the genuine company actually. So because of them, that company, because of the clients, I just improved my skills still, and still I'm just keep in touch with couple of the friends clients and we just communicate like in a week actually, and we just discuss over the phone or the call actually. So it's a great achievement of the moment for me.
So, what is your advice or suggestion those who want to develop their communication skills to talk with the native speakers like you?
Well, I would say this is not our native language, right? We need to just keep in touch with this language because this is international language, right? So just try to keep in touch and try to get the atmosphere around yourself so that you could just try to gather some rhythm and the fluency as well. You can really just like communicate with someone and just make a long conversation over the phone, right? Do not get the nervousness. And I mean, it's my personal experience. You just go in the public place, like some shopping mall or somewhere in the corporate sector, where if you just communicate with a stranger, definitely you would just gather some confidence as well. You would just improve your skills. It's my personal experience.
Really, what my question is, when we are talking with the native speakers, we have some hesitation, we have some psychologically. We ourselves degrade ourselves because not because the native speakers will judge our language. So will they judge our language when we are talking with the native speakers? Do you have any experience like this when you are interacting with the native speakers? So do you think that the native speakers will judge your language? Do you have any fear when we are talking with the native speakers? So what is your experience when you talk with the native speakers?
All right. See, when we just go on the floor, right, to communicate with the clients over the phone with the foreign clients. So before that, we, I mean, gather some training actually how to talk and how to deal with them. So right, and we need to just, I mean, talk or the communicate with in their language, like uh, I would say to make them understand. So we need to just follow some protocol of the company actually, or what is going in the like the some America. So we just follow them.
Should we follow the American accent while we are talking with the American people? Yeah.
Exactly, we just follow the voice and accent of the America or the British actually when we just talk or the communicate with them.
If you want to talk with American speakers, what are the things we have to practice?
Yeah, definitely, dear, because we are the Indians, so like definitely it will take the time, but we need to just keep in touch with this language, right? And do not demotivate yourself. Definitely, I believe it's my personal experience when I was fresher and I was unable to communicate with someone. So like it was big. I mean, deal for me, actually, right, to enhance my skills. Do not demotivate yourself, right? Just believe in your efforts. Definitely, you would just improve. Even you would just achieve something in your efforts.
So is it possible to speak like Americans? We are following British accent, and suddenly, all of a sudden, if you want to change our accent, because our vocal cords may not be support, because we have already habituated. And if you want
Mhm.
to speak like American accent, is it possible? And what has to we have to follow to talk like American?
Well, I would say, yeah, because all the time actually we just, I mean, get a good atmosphere around. When we just go on the floor, actually, we just automatically we just, I mean, talk or the like, come on. Yeah, so I mean, when we just go on the floor to communicate with the clients actually over the phone, we just, I mean, utilize all the voice and accent of the American.
Finally, what is your suggestion? Those who want to learn American accent, American English, who want to speak like American, what is your yeah?
Right. I would say just like keep in touch with this language and try to make a long conversation with the members of the group with someone. And I believe if you just go in the public place or with the if you just try to communicate with a stranger, definitely you would just get the confidence. And because of that confidence, dear, you would just improve your skills, I believe, right? And on the other hand, I would say just listen the podcast of the American, and the channel name is Voice and American. It's a great American channel actually. Just listen what they are just saying and try to catch the words actually, right? And just try to implement all those words what they are just saying, right? And try to utilize all those words in your conversation. I believe if you do such kind of the activity, definitely it you would just improve your skills soon as possible.
Is it necessary to use idiomatic language when we are talking with an American people?
Well, I would say like if you just I mean talking with the clients over the phone, so professionally you will have to communicate actually, right? Because the so that they could just I mean understand that they are just talking with the professional people, with the profession people, right? With the genuine company.
Nice of you sharing your experience, and
Thank
thank
you
you,
so much.
Ajiraj. Thank you, Ajiraj, for coming to my live
Thank
session,
you so much.
sharing your wonderful experience, and it will be helpful those who want to good speaker in an American accent and those who want to speak English well. Thank you for coming to my live session. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you. And I would just last point I would say, dear, just those people who are just I mean trying to come I mean improve their skills, just keep in touch with this language and do not demotivate yourself. I believe if you just motivate yourself, definitely because of that confidence, you will just improve your skills. Just keep in touch with this language and just try to make a long conversation with someone.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Ajiraj.
you so much. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye.